Hey, this is the Hardest Question video blog, and I'm the Reverend Russell with the Reverend Dr. Mark Stenberg, the senior contributing editor of The Hardest Question, and it is Ordinary 17C.
Yes.
Yep, and we're in Luke, and it's Luke 11, 1 through 13. And what do we got going here?
We got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Hardest Question buffet.
Cluster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just so many different hard questions in there. It starts out something familiar and then just goes.
If you do want to preach the prayer Jesus taught in Luke, then pause this, turn it off.
Right. You should.
We're not going to talk about that. It's good.
It's good.
It's set in the context of Luke with Jesus setting his face to the cross. It's really powerful if you read it in the context of Jesus journeying to the cross.
Yeah.
But
then it just seems like that's just sort of the introduction, and then we get this lesson on prayer that.
Kind of really bad lessons in prayer. It seems like.
Yeah, bad lessons in prayer. Like this guy. You know what's funny about this is, as long as we're looking at the whole buffet, such detail about how irritated this guy is and how inconvenienced he is.
The parable of the really
Suppose one of your
grumpy
friends, comes to you at midnight.
He's such a grouch.
He says to him, "Friend, let me have 3 loaves of bread, for a friend of mine has arrived, and I have nothing to set before him." And he answers from the door, "Do not bother me. The door's already been shut, and it's locked. I'm with my children in the bed. I can't get up. I can't give you anything." But apparently, he keeps bothering him. And the lesson we learn is that if you bother God,
grumpy God will eventually
he'll be irritated. Can you see God? Can you see God throwing off the covers, swinging his legs over the side of the bed, putting his slippers on, and going like, "Okay, yeah, I'll get you that promotion," but I'm not happy about it. Yeah, that's not a good lesson about prayer.
No.
And it goes further on. This beautiful thing. We like to have these little, Solomon pictures of it. That's his name, isn't it? That painting, Solomon.
Yeah.
Of Jesus knocking on the door. If you knock, I guess that's a different one. You're knocking here. I've never seen.
Solomon does that one too, maybe.
Yeah. But if anybody who knocks, the door will be open. Anybody who asks receives. Of course, that's not true, right?
Yeah, we've all asked for things that were pretty worthy of asking for.
Yeah, not like trivial things, like real serious things that we really needed, wanted, healing, all kinds of things, and did not get it. So that's a hard one. You could deal with that.
Yeah.
What I like though is this part here. If your child asks for a fish, will you give a snake instead of a fish? I feel like not literally have I done that, but I've done that with my children on many occasions.
Accidentally?
When they ask for something, I give them something they don't need. Like perhaps when they go like, "Hey, Papa, do you want to do this?" And I'm like, "No, I'm working. I can't do that." Like they somehow just want to hang out with me because they love me.
Yeah.
And instead I'm like, yell at them.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've totally done that. And the whole part about if they ask for an egg, will you give a scorpion? It reminds me. Did you
Scorpion is back.
Scorpion.
Yeah, there was a treading on scorpions thing.
Oh, yeah.
Back in chapter 10 or
The
something.
scorpion's good. Did you know that from South America that 8% of all bananas have a scorpion inside them? It's true.
Inside of
them,
bananas?
yeah. The eggs are laid in there, and when you open it up, there's an
pops a
adult
scorpion.
scorpion. Yeah, it's true.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyway, what's the hard question here? There's a lot of hard questions.
A lot of hard questions.
Let us know where you land and how you preach on this.
And then that last saying, "If you then who are evil."
Right. Yeah.
What does evil mean in that context?
I think that you could use that on your congregation. If you then who are evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now leave me alone.
Let's let grumpy God go back to bed. Okay. This is the hardest question. Let us know how you preach.
Bye.